Welcome to the Mike Litton Experience Podcast. Mike has over 31 years experience in real estate, finance, and investing. He's passionate about being a father, a teacher, a realtor, an investor, and a leader. Everyone has a story, and our passion is to help them tell it. And now, introducing the host of the Mike Litton Experience, Mike Litton.
So what is my time? My time is a set of experiences that have happened over my lifetime that I hope will be of value to you. So many years ago, back in 2011, I had a radio show, my first radio show called The Real Estate Zone on 760 KFMB. And I was invited to a local television station to be interviewed on the air, live on the air. And I got there, I got all wired up, I sat down at the desk, they had me sit down at the desk next to the reporter. And the reporter looked at me while the commercial was still on, and she said, "I'm in trouble, I need your help." Then we went to live television. She said, I'll talk to you at the break. She goes into the live thing. She goes right into journalist mode and goes right into interviewing me. She interviews me. We get through the interview. At the end of it, that we're back to commercial, and she reaches in her purse, grabs a key, hands it to me, and says, here's a key to my condo. I fired my best friend last night that had been trying to sell my condo. My husband and I need to sell this quickly. I need you to take this key, go look at my condo and tell me what we did wrong. So I did, and I got back to her and we went through the things that we needed to correct in order for us to get them back on the market. So we got them back on the market. We repaired some walls. We had the property sparkle cleaned. We painted some walls. We did some things to basically get the property ready for what we call prime time, okay? And we got it back on the market. We sold it in 8 days for $18,000 above list price. How did we do it? Well, we prepared the property correctly. And what I mean by that is we did the little things. We did the things that were needed to be done. So one of the things we did was we cleaned the baseboards. What I want you to do when you're preparing your home for sale is think about the details. The details matter. If you ever walk into a model home complex, the absolute best sellers in our business by open house are builders. And builders have their models, because there are a lot of people going through them. They have them cleaned, what we call sparkle cleaned, like really detail cleaned, on a regular basis several times a week. They make sure that they are absolutely as pristine as they can possibly be when the public walks through there. So you want to make sure that you model that. So if you're looking to sell your house, one of the things you want to do is you want to make sure that you take care of the little things, the details. Because chances are there's going to be a detail-oriented person if it's a couple, chances are there's going to be a detail-oriented person that's interested in your property, and you want to get their attention. So one of the things that I did, just as an aside, when we owned our first home that my wife and I bought together was a condo, a stacked flat condo in Rancho Bernardo. I spent 3 days on my stomach, literally going around every baseboard in a 1,500 square foot condo and making sure that I touched up every scuff mark, every nick, everything. Made sure that the baseboards were perfectly clean. I made sure there were no spots on the walls. I made sure the walls were painted freshly. I made sure that everything that could be done in terms of detail that I could afford to do or I could do myself, I did. We sold that place. The average listing time when we sold that place was 6 months. In other words, listings were on the market for 6 months plus at that particular time in the market, and we sold our condo full price, all cash that day. Full price, all cash that day. So the details matter. And what we did with this condo that they owned was we literally went through and made sure we touched up the details. We got the things handled in the minor repairs that needed to be done, and the things that people would see, the things that people would make note of, we made sure that those things were buttoned up. Sold it in 8 days, sold it for $18,000 above list price. This can be done. You just have to make sure that you take care of the details. If you have questions, reach out to me. I'm happy to help you in any way that I can. This was an episode of the Mike Litton podcast, Mike Litton Experience podcast. This was Mike Time. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next episode. We hope you enjoyed another episode of the Mike Litton Experience. If you did, Do us a favor, smash that subscribe button, tell your friends, family, and coworkers about our program, and wherever you get your podcasts, please leave us a rating. It helps us to connect with quality people just like you.
And that's a wrap. Another episode of the Mike Litton Experience in the books. Reach out to Mike on Instagram at Litton Realty. Want to meet with Mike? Check out calendly.com/Rio760.